What's up, everybody? How are you doing tonight? It's about 11:30. I was going to go to sleep, but I took a quick shower and I kind of just got a second wind. So usually I don't have a second wind like this late at night. Usually I'm pretty tired from the day. But here I am. um, so yeah. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the tools that I use. Now, I'm gonna kind of make this like a little bit of a video series. Um, Talk about maybe like the pens I use and like the graphic design software I use and stuff like that. So I'm gonna kind of see where this leads to. It's definitely not going to be like in a row, like part one, part two, part three, or anything like that, like in a row. It'll definitely be mixed in with other videos, but this series, whatever I call this little bit of a series, I'm definitely going to do like I'll name it part one and then part two. So, but so far it's just the tools I use. I don't know what to call it. Maybe that's what I'll call it. But um, I was going to talk about the pens that I use and kind of the writing utensils and stuff that I use, but I don't think I'm going to talk about that. I think I'm going to talk about having an adaptable mindset. Having an adaptable mindset, for me personally, has been a superpower. It has exponentially gotten me farther than I would if I waited for the perfect moment. And that's a lot like life. It's a lot like a lot of things, right? Like, I've done this program called 75 Hard. I've succeeded at it. I failed at it. I've willingly stopped. But this program has taught me over time that you have so many pockets of time throughout your day. And it's crazy when you do this program, you fill your day with a lot of stuff, but you also realize just how much time you actually do have. So I highly recommend doing the program if you're serious about that type of thing. You look it up, but what that program in particular taught me is just to take advantage of the small pockets of time that you have throughout the day. And having an adaptable mindset has really been, like I said, a superpower for me. Because it's not, when I got into writing, you start to go down the rabbit hole of videos and you kind of look up online who's doing this and all this stuff. And especially with self-publishing, it seems like the process is pushed in a way that's kind of supposed to be romanticized a lot of the time, and I don't hear a lot of people talk about the fact that it's just not romanticized all the time, at least for me. Maybe it is for everybody else, and that's awesome if it is for everybody else, where they got the perfect light and they got the candles burning and the lighting is just right and everything is going perfect. But with a child and with another one on the way, I'm married, I have a job, I have a son. All of these things are so important, and they play a factor into my everyday life. And there's other things that I do outside of writing. I do photography and other stuff like that. So having an adaptable mindset is just as important as the pen that I'm writing with. So that's why I kind of am considering that one of my tools. I know it's kind of weird, like an adaptable mindset is one of my tools, and but it's one of my tools because it's just as important as the paper and the pens and stuff that I write with. So, because if I didn't have this mindset where I can take advantage of, the every small moment that I can or that I want to, I'm not sure I would be where I am right now with this process this far along. You know, from conception to publication, Wisteria took me 7 years, over 7 years. And I got really serious at, about 2 years in, taking it more seriously. So, the process then took from 7 years total, but then kind of like 5 years of real effort. But then once I started getting, like, taking advantage of all the time, it exponentially just sped up the process in a good way. So yeah, I don't want to make the video super lengthy or anything like that, but I wanted to get on and talk about having an adaptable mindset, and if anybody's in the kind of like the same boat as me, and you can't just sit down to write for hours on end, like other people, and it's awesome if somebody can do that. That's amazing. But I would highly recommend to try to take advantage of the moments that you have throughout the day, beginning of the day, end of the day, middle of the day, wherever it is. And if you're obsessed with this craft or obsessed with your craft, it can oftentimes be frustrating because we feel like, like there's plenty of days, I love my job, but there's plenty of days where I feel like, damn, like I really wish I could be like writing all day, and I can't because I'm working at this job, because the practicality of paying, of working this job to pay for certain things, and, but sometimes it gets frustrating. It gets frustrating that I just can't sit down for hours and write. So that's why for me, at least personally, it's incredibly important to be adaptable and, to really recognize moments in time and take advantage of them. Kind of like life, you can take advantage of opportunities, and it doesn't have to be these grand opportunities every so often. It could be grabbing opportunities every single day, pulling 5 minutes here, pulling 15 minutes here every single day to work on your craft. And I think that if you can adopt that, it becomes like the superpower that you have. As long as you have some paper and a pen with you, man, you can just always write down your ideas and always be working on your story. And not to say that you shouldn't give yourself a break, but I'm the obsessive type, so I'm obsessive about my stories, and so like it's literally just always on my brain, and that in itself might be a problem, but that's it just is what it is. I don't know what to say. It's always on my brain, even when it probably shouldn't be. It's just always on my brain. I'm always thinking about my story for quite a bit of the day. So yeah, that's this will be part one in a series of videos that I'm doing, and of tools that I use, and to create my stories and to tell my stories. And so part one will be having an adaptable mindset. If you guys want to share anything in the comments below, I would greatly appreciate it. Or if you have any questions or anything like that, definitely comment below. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. It means the world to me. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. I don't ask for this stuff often. I'm just not good at that. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. This one's a little shorter than normal, but I hope that you guys like this. Hope that you guys have a good rest of your weekend, and hope that you guys have a good week. Bye.